CCA KZ brand, they've released the CA16 Pro. It's still the same driver count as the original 7BA 1DD. It's still that same setup. The only thing now they've worked on is the tuning to impress a lot of people. It's still going to be priced at $66, $65 to $66. Okay, so it's just came out, and it is coming with a 10mm dynamic driver. It's also coming with the same Chi-Fi balance armature that has been coming with the original for a while now, and it's something that I now question why no change like in driver technology or something like that, because it's still going to run the 319 BAs for the high frequency. That's it's going to run around it's going to run around 4 for the high frequency of this model. It's also going to run three 524s for mids. So these are the balance armatures that is going to come with. But the only thing I have a bit of a problem with about this particular balance armature is that they've already put it on the original, and I'm wondering why use the same drivers and just call this model a Pro. I don't get it. I don't know whether they're doing it just to keep the sale of the CA16 going or something like that. I don't really know. So it's what they made, and the shell this time around has been quite not necessarily improved, but it looks a little bit different from the original CA16. The CA16 had its own shell. This one is a slightly different. The other thing they claim with the tuning of this model is that they want it to be very, very warm, not very like muddy warm, but like it's a very very, the original had this warm tuning to it that pleased a lot of people, but when people got their hands on it, and they want to continue that, they really do want to continue that. They want something that is reasonable, that is warm enough, that can please a lot of people that don't need that harsh, bright sound. So that's exactly what they've worked on, because the original was so successful being a warm tuned earphone, and they want to still maintain that. The only thing here is that they've decided not to go crazy on improving the drivers to the original, which technically is something that I'm not a big fan of. I would have wanted them to have worked on the at least the drivers a little bit better, like putting better drivers this time around. So it's something that it's not a big Achilles heel. It's not a big. I really wanted them to have improved drivers, because using the same drivers like the original, I now wonder whether it's really not the same drivers, and just maybe retuning it slightly, and just getting something for customers to keep buying. So that's just the only problem I do have with KZ, and even the sub brand CCA. They tend to just recycle the same product, which is not bad. I get it, they need to make money, but try to add something much interesting new sometimes, just to please the people that will buy it and appreciate your hard work and putting the effort into making something, not just recycling the same drivers over and over and over again, just with slight tuning and maybe an improved cable here or there. Even the cables from CC and KZ don't ever look premium. They're always very, very, very oddly worked cables. I've owned them. Their cables are nothing to write home about. So it's what it is. This particular model is using a QDC like cable design, so it has the connection type it's using. And when you do buy it, you'll probably have to get an upgrade cable to at least to get out the full potential of this model. So that's it. That's really it. The specs handbuds, 24 ohms, 109 decibels. Is quite easy to drive. Comes in two color, black and silver, and $66 is still very much in the same ballpark on price as the original CA16, because if you remember, the CA16 was priced at $55, so this one is $10 more expensive than the originals. But it's not just being a little bit more expensive, it's about the fact that whether it's tuned to succeed the original CA16, because the CA16 was very successful. It sold well, had great reviews across the board. People liked the tuning, so it's going to be a tough ask for the new the new model to compete. But with time we'll see what happens. So subscribe. I will leave links in the description if you want to check that out. I'll see everyone next time.